Hello and welcome back to Aqua Moon Tarot. My name is Katie. Thank you for tuning in. Today we have a deck review for you. This is a deck I've used before on my Instagram account at Aqua Moon Visions, and I really wanted to do a quick deck review and pick a card reading so you can get your own little intuition oracle reading. And I also noticed that the highest views I have are for my deck reviews, which is very interesting. So people are liking them, and I'm glad that they're becoming a resource. I think that this is a good way to showcase decks that people may not know about. There are a lot of popular decks you see out there, but maybe some of these just need more eyes on them. And I really like bringing them to you, especially because I like using them. Anyway, this deck is by Monte Farber and Amy Zerner. It is a 52 card deck packed with insight into the mysteries of your own mind. This unique oracle provides a path to tapping into your intuitive abilities at will. By interacting with the archetypes in these 52 cards and practicing the exercises in the accompanying guidebook, you will unlock your innate mental and spiritual potential. So, unlike most other card decks, oracle cards, tarot cards, that has, just the same design on the back, this one has the collage artwork by Amy Zerner on one side. And by the way, she did all of these with using different mediums, and then obviously, made them into prints on the cards. So these are just amazingly gorgeous and detailed. And then on the other side has the mini message. But then the book, the guidebook, has more, in-depth messages for your reading. I just wanted to talk about a couple things here real quick. If you're interested in the pick a card, there's the timestamp below. So what they said is, we're going to share with you our technique for identifying and manifesting the goals you set for yourself through spiritual and intuitive development. We've created the Intuition Oracle to share our simple yet effective techniques for developing and increasing your innate intuitive abilities. Everyone has them, whether they know it or not. So let's see. And then it says, further messages from the cards chosen are included in this guidebook, messages that I call energy awakenings, to help the reader feel more connected to spirit and achieve a desired shift back into the present moment or a specific life change intention. And then some of the things you can do with it, if I like to usually use them alongside after I do a tarot reading. Sometimes I'll just pull them by themselves, depending, what I'm needing, what I'm looking for. If I need some guidance, some insight into something. And they have some suggested ways in which you can phrase your one-card questions. So number 1, give me a message about blank for my highest good and greatest joy. 2, give me guidance and insight about blank. 3, what do I need to know about blank? 4, what is the lesson or purpose of blank? 5, how am I perceived by blank? 6, what do I need to concentrate on now? 7, what is the next step on my path? And 8, what issues are involved with this particular situation? It says the Intuition Oracle has been purposely designed to give you the message you need to hear, not necessarily the one you want to hear. It is a kind of sacred machine that makes it much easier for you to obtain guidance than getting your guidance by reading the signs of nature around you as you ask your questions. And I think that's the meaning has to do with the imagery in the cards. So I was using these as bookmarks. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and try to finagle this around the camera. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and I am going to draw 4 cards. And again, skip ahead if you don't want to see me shuffling. This is going to be group 1, the selenite tower. Group 2 is the labradorite. Group 3 is the amethyst heart. And group 4 is the blue apatite. These gorgeous. Oh, I love. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle off camera. This is easier. So to pick your crystal if that's how you want to pick. Otherwise, I'll have the timestamps below if there's like your lucky number or whatever you're feeling, because once I draw these cards, you're going to see the image. So I want you to pick ahead of time. All right, one card, please, for group one. What does group one need to hear? And again, you can use like one of those questions I just listed, and I will interpret these in a sec. Let's see, group two. I mean, or if you're this far, you can pick by the image because you don't know what the card says. Group three. There we go. I like jumpers when I'm not reading for myself. Okay, group four, please. So anyway, however you want to choose, please go ahead and do so now. I guess if you didn't want them to surprise, you would have waited to this long. See, I'm just kind of rolling with it today. I'm trying to make this a quicker video for you all. All right, so group one. Group two. Group three. Look at the detail on these. I love. Group four. And they're all so different. Every single card is so different. You're also, you're supposed to look at the images and like, just before you read the message and see what comes up for you. What does it remind you of? Like, what does it inspire in you? Okay, so group one, we have the traumatized. I acknowledge that I have been traumatized, but also that I am healing. All right, let me go ahead and read that for you. Will I shuffle through? Thank goodness the numbers are in the book as well. Okay. Oh, almost there. Now, with the book, they have the, just, talking about the card and the imagery that was used and why it was used. And then there's the heart of the matter. So that's what I'm going to read to do your interpretation for these. All right, for number one, to get well, we must know we are sick, especially in the case of trauma. A major problem is that the experiences that most affect us all are too often buried in our consciousness or, if acknowledged, are minimized in their ability to affect us now. No one wants to admit that they are not able to live up to the level of stoicism and strength that was portrayed in the idealized literature and dramatizations of the past. Human beings were most likely no better able to deal with traumas in the past than we are today. They probably became just as affected as anyone today experiencing similar experiences, but suffered in silence. Their trauma influenced behavior accepted as just who they were. Things were much harder, and people did not expect anywhere near the level of joy, comfort, and leisure time that is now held up for envious scrutiny every day and in every way technologically possible. The violence of the pace of everyday life in the 21st century and the daily tsunami of information, most of it meant to frighten and control us, would have been enough to traumatize anyone born 100 years ago or more. Oh, sorry, I'm just reading this. So, it's interesting. I've never pulled that one before. But yeah, so this one's about, trauma and healing and all that. All right, number two. Oh, wow. Like Native American, First Nations imagery. The leaders. I know how to lead because I know what needs to be done. That's number five. Oops. Oh, there went my thing. We're doing this live. I'm not going to edit. I know how to lead because I know what needs to be done. There are times when your ability to assume a position of authority and control is crucial. If you think you cannot lead until you know exactly what to do, it is time you learned the truth and the way every great leader leads. They do the best they can. If you wait for others to take the lead, you may be disappointed. Even if they appear resistant to taking your direction, In the heart of hearts, they know you are right and will come around to your way of thinking sooner than you think. In everything you do, do not take any shortcuts or get involved with any underhanded activities. Behave nobly. Remember to avoid seeming overbearing and dictatorial, like a dictator. Let your good example be the best sermon. It is especially important that you avoid appearing cheap or petty. Almost all people have a hard time accepting direction from someone who does not live up to a very high set of standards. Allow your intuition to alert you to whom you can trust and who is not trustworthy. Oh, that was good too. Nice. All right, number 3. This angel imagery, kind of like Victorian, almost like Victorian Valentine's cards. That's what it reminds me of. The angel, look at that. I have faith in my ability to help myself and others. Awesome. All right, so that's number 12. And again, like you could also do like a 3-card spread for these, you know, past, present, future, advice. There's so many things. They're so versatile. All right. You must be strong and relatively secure to give strength to others. You must help yourself before you can help others. Helping requires both work and faith, but not a passive one. It requires an active faith. Faith is the belief in things unseen. There is always the risk that your faith in another may turn out to have been unfounded, but you must follow your heart, your intuition, and your head, and try if it seems the right thing to do. Before any personal sacrifice is made to advance the interests of another, a thorough, honest examination of all motives involved must be made to see if such philanthropy is warranted. Focusing on the needs of others is noble work. It can also be used as an escape from loneliness, from the work necessary to fulfill our own needs, or from the urgent competitive side of life. It may be time to explore various ways of helping yourself and others on the physical, mental, and spiritual levels. Sorry if you can hear that. My AC is really loud. Your support for the worthy may extend to investing your time, your energy, and even your money as what is called an angel investor. Neat. All right. And then group 4. Oh, wow. I think, hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to get to focus. I think that's like a, Holly, which side will this focus on? Okay, they're right there. Like a Chinese dragon and floral imagery. Beautiful. The actor. I know how to act properly and wisely in this situation. Ooh, what are y'all thinking about? All right, so that is number 9. It is time to become aware of the politics of your situation. Life is a game, and games have rules. Sometimes appearances are very important, and style is as important as substance. Acting was one of the 3 holy arts of ancient India because an actor imitates the divine spirit when a character is brought to life to play a particular part in a drama. Furthermore, the ancient sages knew a powerful technique for achieving goals that is only now becoming known again. The technique of acting as if the desired goal has been attained. Like manifesting, right? Sometimes you should act and, most importantly, feel as if things are the way you would like them to be. This will alert and inform your powerful subconscious mind as to how you would like things to be, and your mind will then immediately begin using your intuition to guide you to your goal. You may then begin to see that things start moving in that direction, as if by magic. It may also become clear to you that you need to readjust your priorities and your life. All right. Very interesting. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Honestly, I probably should have added more of these. I should have gone through some of these a little more. But yeah, just really, really beautiful. I mean, honestly, I'm always getting, oh wow, like I don't even remember seeing this one. I'm always getting ones that I don't remember having seen before. So a lot of fun. I highly suggest to add this to just like your daily card pool, if you are a reader, or you just like to read for yourself. They're really pretty. So thank you so much again for watching. Please stay tuned for more videos. Let me know what else you'd like to see. I've got some other decks I'd like to review that I have. And yeah, I just love making videos for y'all on YouTube. And honestly, the more you guys watch, the more you all watch, the more it inspires me to make these videos. So I really appreciate it. Follow me on Instagram at AquaMoonVisions, and right here, Aquamoon Tarot on YouTube. And I'll see y'all later.